We've been to Rosemoor, Dartington Crystal and Saunton Sands.
We found out what different jobs were available to us when we finished education.
There's more jobs than I thought there would be and there's some really interesting ones at Rosemoor. I thought it was just a garden centre, but it's way more.
Met loads of people doing loads of different jobs. There was a chef, a gardener,
catering and events manager.
Well, I didn't know that in Saunton Sands that they had the hairdressing and the salon and all that.
I didn't know about where a lot of stuff is produced. Like in Rosemoor, they produce a lot of flowers and plants.
Well, the glass blower, that looked like a really cool job. I'd love to do that.
I didn't know what PEEP actually standed for, but now I do. It's Pupil Employer Engagement Programme.
The students were either those that had no idea what they wanted to do, or they were students that I classed as sort of unrealistic expectations. So these were our footballers, our actresses, our singers, our circus performers, and I think we've even got a stripper.
I didn't realise how much my GCSEs would affect my future career. I want to become a vet, so I need good GCSE results for that.
I didn't know how many friends you could make in one trip. It's quite nice. And I also didn't know. Actually, I didn't know quite a lot before I started, but now I know more.
They have this idea that that businesses are out there and you're going to get a job, you're going to walk in. And no, if you want to get that job higher up, you need to have those skills and those grades. And I think the grades are starting to come through. I think they're starting to realise there are pathways through school as well, and that you're not just going to be going, right, 5 A stars to C and I'm sorted for life. That's the gateway. That's your starting point, and then from there, are you looking to go, more down the apprenticeships, or are you looking to go on to A levels? Are you looking at university in the long run? They don't need to pick their career. They need to open up the pathway and prepare so that whatever they need to do in the future, they can access it. And I think that's starting to happen. They're starting to really get this idea that I can do this, or I could do that, but I need to open up that pathway.
I've been learning about qualifications and how to get a job and different types of jobs.
It's given me lots of opportunities to decide what job I really want. At some points in my life, I choose that I only want one job, and then I see lots of other opportunities for a different job, which spreads the variety, which makes it harder, really.
I didn't know that so many subjects at school come in handy for different jobs.
What I've learnt about on PEEP is how to be organised.
That life is worth working for to get good jobs and money.
I've learnt how to work out VAT.
Learning how to make friends and teamwork, mainly. Teamwork.
Yeah.
How to make friends, how to socialise with other people and learn different jobs.
That you can enjoy a job. It's not always really, really hard work. You can enjoy what you do.
I think the students are a lot more confident. I mean, standing up today into a group of 30 students is quite daunting for them to do a presentation. So they're much more confident, and I think they're interacting well with the other groups. They're not so set in sitting at Bideford College, Holsworthy and GTS. They're much more communicating with each other and mixing in with the other students, which is really nice to see.
I felt confident because sometimes I'm not really sure how to talk to people very well, so I just stay back from everyone. But I talked to quite a lot of people that I didn't really know.
So we've had 3 visits, and today's wrap-up day, we're able to actually sort of keep drip feeding into them. You can do this. You have the potential, you have the ability, and if you work, you will get there.
I didn't think I'd be able to get that far in life, but now I kind of think that I might be able to. If I can get the high grades and just do what I want to do, I could probably get far.
Now that they've been highlighted by the PEEP project and they know, I can do this, I can do that, they're starting to show those skills in school as well as amongst the group of peers in the PEEP project. So.
Well, I've learnt how to be more organised with the work that I do, and I remember when to bring my homework in and know that it's got to be on time. Otherwise, if you did that in a job, you'd probably get fired.
So we're going to get the students to spread the word about what they've learnt with obviously peer groups. So that can be in small groups. We're hoping to do a bit of assembly work with the students to sort of spread the word of this is what we've been up to. And then it also goes out to parents via the newsletter, always keeping parents up to date of what we've been up to too.
I feel after a PEEP day very knackered. So I've had so much fun, I just want to jump into bed and get ready for school the next morning.